Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another movie review. I just recently had the chance to see Hail Caesar and it's quite the commentary. I mean, there were a lot of things that I thought were very accurate about this particular film, even though it's set in a bygone era and it harkens to the golden era of cinema. But it just, it speaks to the fact that movies in and of themselves are just another way to placate the populace. I thought, ooh, I don't know if I like that because as a cinephile, I adore films. But maybe that's what the man wants me to think. But, I just thought, I wonder how truthful that really is. Just like casinos are meant to, they're only involved for the most part in a society that needs the extra capital, just because it's going to go to a less than reputable source. Movies in and of themselves, they're not owned by the mafia, but I could be wrong on that. I've got my conspiracy theories, but I'm hoping that they don't get me shot. But this is a sensational movie. I absolutely loved every minute of it. Of course, you got Channing Tatum, you've got Jonah Hill, you've got Ralph Fiennes, and Frances McDormand, Scarlett Johansson, and of course George Clooney. It's absolutely stellar in every way, shape, and form, and I like it because it harkens to, like I said, a golden era of cinema, which I absolutely adore, and one that my parents raised me on, and glad they did, because you can't go wrong with the classics. But it spoofs and parodies and pokes fun at the classics in such a satirical way that you can't help but laugh. And then you realize what George Clooney's character he's kidnapped, spoiler alert, and he says, well, I want to play along. Can I just play along? Can I be a part of my own? Can't I receive some of the ransom money? And they all look at him like he's from another planet, and no, that's not the way it works. But and he was kidnapped by a bunch of socialists, but it was just, for me, it was very intriguing. It was just fascinating. But what they said about how economics economics actually do rule the world, and I wish I understood them. But it just, I thought, yeah, there's a lot of truth to this movie, and I think it's rather subversive and controversial in that effect. I really don't know what else to say about it other than I give it 2 thumbs way up. 5 stars, hands down. It's by far one of the best movies I've seen in a good long while. And it's a comedy that teaches a lesson. And it's kind of iconoclastic in a way, I do believe. And maybe a little bit nihilistic. But it does so in a very tongue-in-cheek manner. But it shouts this message from the rooftop, and just gives you another thing to ponder about when you go to the movies. Yeah. Suffice it to say, but the Coen Brothers, oh my God, they are genius. I mean, they really are. They truly are just sparkling examples of immense creativity and innovation, and they just they tackle a problem for what it's worth, and I don't know if the problem can ever be solved, but yeah, it's really an excellent film, and there's so many different movie genres that are parodized in this that I just absolutely love, and then there's one part with Synchronized Women that I just thought was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. I thought, yeah, this is very reminiscent of Busby Berkeley's work, or however you say his name, is something I remember from my tap class when I took that in college, and it's a pity that we don't have song and dance numbers like that anymore, because if we did, I guess that's what Bollywood's for. But anyway, it's yeah, it just kind of makes you wonder, and it's kind of sad because now it just seems like films are going by formulas anymore. But this one stands out, I do believe, because it takes something that people don't want to talk about and it examines it on a very, very molecular level, I do believe. And it's just totally fascinating. And like I said, it just makes you scratch your head and think and wondering if these things are in fact true, and should I invest more in seeing films, and should I myself be a person who writes scripts? Actually, yeah, I am going to continue, but it's not due to the fact that I'm doing it for anybody. I'm going to be doing it because I enjoy doing it and I can write what I want. I don't have somebody breathing down my neck saying, oh, you should write this, or oh, you should write that. And you shouldn't reach out to the populace because, they can't take care of themselves. They're just a bunch of sheep. No. That's a blanket statement that is fallible, and we don't like making fallacies in logic. For the most part, there are lots of us who are very well educated, and we know when we're being fooled. But this is just one of those movies that kind of makes you think, I mean, you just sit there and you kind of wonder, wow. I mean, it just, yeah. I really don't know what else to say about this movie. I mean, it's so subversive and controversial, but it's good. I mean, it's absolutely thrilling and excellent, and a lot of the points that the socialists were speaking of, I agreed with. I thought, yeah, this is true. It's all true. And there was a part about religion I thought was true too. Me being a person who grew up Protestant, and I'm a spiritualist. I don't really subscribe to any kind of said dogma, but dogma's where you get yourself in trouble anyway. But it's yeah, it tackles a lot of different issues, but mostly socioeconomic ones. And I think it's good that they're reaching out through the media in this way. And it's kind of an irony because the media is practically most of the problem these days. But that's all I had to say about Hail Caesar. And if anybody else has any thoughts on this, please let me know. I want to know your theories on this film too. Till next time, live long, prosper. Ciao, tutti.